Caleb Plant. And then you see he's fighting Anthony Jarrell now. Fucking David Morrell is talking all that shit. Now he don't want to fight. I'm really getting frustrated now, you know what I mean? So I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't think, Canelo is too stubborn, He does not want to fight a Mexican guy. He does not want to give David all that fame, because if David beats him, then he becomes the new Mexican pound for pound, the new Mexican monster.
David Benavidaz does not have the greatest resume in boxing. And he even says himself he needs more experience before he gets in the ring with Canelo. But the reason he doesn't have a good resume is not his fault. David Benavidaz wants all the big fights. He just can't get them. He wanted Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo called him out, and he responded. Even David Morrell is backing off now. Now he doesn't want to fight all of a sudden. Ronnie Shields says he needs more experience. And I can see why David Benavidaz is frustrated, because he's trying to make the fights and he can't get them. Canelo told David Benavidaz, well, he expected all three of them to fight each other. Jamal Charlo, him, Demetrius Andrade, he will fight the winner. Well, how can you do that when these guys are scared to get in the ring with you? And Benavidaz Sr. said it's getting to the point, the frustration is getting so big that David Benavidaz might have to fight at two weight classes, 168 and 175. He says, if I have to fight better BF, I will do it. Benavidaz Sr. also has some interesting things to say about Canelo and why him and David Benavidaz will never fight. And you heard from the clip at the beginning of the video, Benavidaz Sr. says Canelo won't fight David Benavidaz because he's Mexican. And he said not because he doesn't want to beat up on another Mexican. He just don't want to lose to another Mexican because he wants to be the biggest Mexican star in boxing. And if David Benavidaz beats him, he won't be that anymore. And these are the words of Benavidaz Sr. He said Canelo didn't mind losing to Bivol. There's no problem there. But if he loses to another Mexican, they will steal his shine. My opinion on getting a fight with Canelo is you got to have something that he wants. And Canelo's going for greatness. He wants to be legendary. So you got to have titles. And none of these guys who are asking for Canelo fights, you got to have titles at 168 or 175. Caleb Plant got a fight with Canelo because he had the last title he needed to become undisputed champ. And if David Benavidaz had messed that up on a scale, he would have the same opportunity. I like David Benavidaz, and I got respect for Benavidaz Sr. But you being Mexican has nothing to do with not getting a fight with Canelo. Your son eating that extra cheeseburger, and I like David Benavidaz, if anything cost him the Canelo fight, is him coming overweight and being stripped of his belt. And if you think about it, that was a very expensive cheeseburger. And we're talking about like a $20 million cheeseburger there. Benavidaz could have made $20 million fighting Canelo. I think it would have been a bigger fight with David Benavidaz. Anyway, what do you think about Benavidaz Sr.'s comments? Leave your thoughts in comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.